Deceased Beast here. Continuing my playthrough on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm pretty sure I talked to everybody on the ship, and I'm ready to head to Korriban. I'm choosing Korriban as my first destination. Actually, Yavin. To get supplies. Supplies first.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Yavin Space Station. This was actually a DLC originally. Something to check out. Apparently losing food in the stores. Let's check it out now. So, this is where the food supplies, I guess. Strangely, the food storage seems to be disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate the theft was from pest or vermin. It looks more like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids in your stores. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway. Soft stuff's behind me. Okay. Behind me. No one there. Behind me again. What? Oh, there she is.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Muchashakapanga.
Oh, whoops. I don't understand you. Alright, learn her language.
Muchashakapanga.
Does that mean Lur Akra ring a bell? What about Rundil or Salum? Where are you from? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me your name? My name is Deceased Beast. You are?
Muchashakapanga.
Sasha. Your name is Sasha, right?
Muchashakapanga.
How did you get on the ship, Sasha? Try to learn Sasha's language.
Tonki ba no.
Maybe the words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Mandalorian? That's word for Mandalorian. So you know of them.
Selima Wanga Kunbi.
I can't... But your other words are mixed up. Try to understand language.
Tonki.
Bristag. What is that?
Dong Abuk Shami no no.
A thing. Something around here?
Muchashakapanga.
No, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Tonki ba.
Erison? Na Erison?
Dong Abuk Shami.
I see you, or you see
Dong
me.
Abuk Shami no nok. Tonki ba.
Are you hiding?
Non tontek.
I didn't get all of that, be sure.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
Bristag, what's that?
Dong Abuk.
This thing. Something around
Much-
here. It means starship. That's Bristag.
Dong Abuk Shami no.
As if everything is safe. Is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
The panel, all of this, it's your home. Last F means home.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
You're hiding in the starship, it's your home. I understand.
Muchashakapanga.
You said that before. What is Gondizen?
Muchashakapanga.
Something about me? Yes, but what?
Dong Abuk Shami no nok.
It's something like, yes, means you'd like it?
Muchashakapanga.
You like me? I understand.
Selima Wanga Kun.
Nah, but you said that when I first found you.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Means hit. Is that it?
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
So adme is to hurt. So abd means not hurt. Is that it?
Tonki ba non.
I understand. No, I won't hurt you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Yum. That's the kind of word is that.
Dong Abuk Shami no nok.
Part of the ship? A room?
Muchashakapanga.
Yum, you mean food, don't you? Yum is food.
Selima wanga kun bikin.
Nagas. Is that one phrase?
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
The floor. Nagas means the floor.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
That could be anything. I don't get it.
Tonki ba.
Say something else, Sasha.
Tonki ba non.
Say something else, Sasha.
Tonki ba.
Nagas, is that one phrase?
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
You're talking down. I don't understand.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
That could be anything. I don't get it. I give up.
Selima wanga kun.
Okay, right. You can stay here for now.
Mucho shakapaka.
Okay, I gotta understand her language. Let's try to save it. Because I got some leeway.
Mucho shakapaka.
Okay. Try to learn your language.
Tonki ba.
Say something else.
Kipu.
No, it's good. Floor. You're speaking now. So, nagas means now. Ni is not now. Or before.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
You want some food now. You're hungry?
Tonki ba.
Tabbed me. What do you mean?
Mucho shakapaka.
You want me to tell you a story about what?
Tonki ba non to.
This means tell me about. I get it.
Tonki ba.
Communicate with her language.
Mucho shakapaka.
There's someone there who'll take you home. There's someone there that'll take you home.
Tong abuk shamin.
Yes, you can go home. Okay. Next time I go to Dantooine, I'm gonna send her home. I might actually do it right after this. Get my little stowaway off the ship. Get her home safely to her fams. Let's call the Jedi out. All these doors. Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Juhani has her lightsaber, but she doesn't have levels. Or anything else. Let's give her reflexes. I'll quickly give you some will. Oh yeah. What is my guy using? Will 2? What did I just give her? Will 3, wow. Well, I'm trading. Will 3. And awareness. Dexterity 1. Yeah, let's do mind affecting now. So now they can't affect my mind. Leave that for later. Shields.
Sure.
Yes, your
Sure.
wish.
Okay.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuki Mulirak,
You open this door. I'm your friend.
Ichuta, Yun. Topa na Ota Vokasa, Achua Penki, Yun
I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council.
Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Jiyokaku,
I am a Jedi.
Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune, Potong
What happened before?
Achua Penki, Yun Pakakin Cha Nawa.
Enlighten me about Exar-kun.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune. Tong hitwama agi inko tune. Potong hiwama ji agi inko tun. Tong hiwama ji agi inko tun. Kachopa bogra shonko ta chicha. Chawa wiskun yun. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winky smacktom.
Who are the Trandoshans?
Achua penki. Yun patisa.
Oh, sort of like Rhodians.
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winky smack toma, kuyami ju.
Wait, what? 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 Why are they here?
Tong hi tuama aki inko tune. Potong hi wama ji aki inko. Chiwi aita ka chong chiwa aita kang ki cha na ki muli.
I want to see what you have to sell.
Tong hi tuama aki inko achua pe. Discado ki muli.
Alright, first things first. Get rid of excess stuff I might not need. Oh, so many red crystals. I don't need all those red crystals. But it's a good sell. Okay. Light exoskeleton's actually like really good armor right at the bat. I do want... Oh, he's not selling the crystals right now. Maybe later. Mind affecting and poison. Whew. Awareness, dexterity. Bolt deflection +5. Dexterity +3. Or I can just never be mind affected or poisoned ever. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Then I'll see if I can raise money by next time I come here. Let me see how much I can raise right now. I'm selling a few things. Halfway there. 5,000. I think this is something I'll come back to.
I'm here. Yes?
Yes?
Oh, I didn't get ring 3 yet. Next level. That's exactly what I'm getting. Which should be soon. I'm going to... go to Dantooine soon. Actually, I'll go to Dantooine, bring back the little girl. I'll probably get another couple conversations, because I'm going to bring... Who am I bringing? Not Juhani. Actually, maybe I'll talk to a couple of them on the ship.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Oh, I was wondering if we can talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me?
Are you doing alright?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Alright, advanced her conversation just a slight bit. Juhani is having a few conversations.
How can I help?
You wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
I think we both know the real reason you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
I make you tremble? Don't you get all tingly inside too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Are you seeing the light side is innocence of killing?
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
A little space attack.
Incoming fighters!
Hope this is XP. I actually never checked if this was XP. I'm supposed to be moving, but I turned it off because I didn't flag it on stream, so it's... Wow, I can't aim down. I can't aim down. Get him. Just back to Tatooine just to drop off our little stowaway. This mission is not for kids. Yes. No. Mission.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace.
Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff?
I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat! Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off!
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
You took her brother away and left her all alone on Terrace.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the Hutt spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Why should we believe you, Lena?
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
I'd like to hear Griff's side of things before I judge him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Alright. Bring Mission to Tatooine later. Go ahead. There's a story on my ship named Sasha. You can come aboard and see her if you like. Actually, yes I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You're certain. I'll bring you to my ship.
Mucho shakapaka. Kipuna. Bon. Dong abuk sha.
Lurak na badas Nergizin Sasha.
Dong ki ba. Selima wanga kunbi.
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapoe.
Okay. Now let's see if I can take off before he's off the ship. Can't leave if I take off. Now that solves our little stowaway problem. Let's start the craft.
Yes, what's on your mind?
No.
You got.
Let's see all my missions. Bastila. She's staying progress. Okay. Her Gander's Tales. Karth feels like he's being left out of the loop. Mission's brother. Quest for the Starforge was that. Okay. So everything's just either my companions or the quest for the Starforge. Let's see what you honey wants to talk again.
How may I be of assistance to...
Wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing.
Of course.
Alright, let's see Canderous then.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if any more war stories.
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Alright, tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Did it work?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
What did they do?
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
Alright.
Actually,
I could probably get it.
Yeah, what do you... Here's a stamina-boosting stimulant to help you get tougher. There anything...
Alright, so I'll keep that for now. Oops, I didn't take off. I literally just went in and out. Great. So I mentioned I'm going to go start at Korriban. Skip these little cutscenes.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
It looks like the Starforge was in some sort of cave.
During the vision, I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were in some kind of tomb. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Won't the Sith recognize you?
Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who might recognize my face. For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
Makes sense.
How can I help?
Why did the Council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
If the Force wants us together, well, then why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction? I knew you were interested.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Starforge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
It just seems odd that they sent me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one thought this would be a huge big audition for Masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Remember, self-control.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
Complain all you want. You know you love it.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Alright. That's, a lot with Bash Jedi. Right.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Of course, you have nothing to say, Karth.
How may I be of assistance to you?
Nothing to say. Just double checking, because I know there's a few...
Yeah, what do you want?
Companion quests that I have to get done by just having their conversations first. No, I don't need to... Actually, do I? Let's check. Nice. That'll be yellow. Okay. So, Canderous and Juhani.
Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
How do you know I'm a Jedi?
Kachichu aitha odunga. Inki takum justak miki grabelmo. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nab.
So I imagine.
Kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki. Ui. Itha nadana yi.
That's not necessary, is it?
Kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya.
I'll be on my way.
Mucha shakpangpa.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira kinkunjo peshak. No ba muliraji. Johnny yun turung chi.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. That a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tunipudu! Rana no prata dungno sercha ichua penki.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should
Oh, this is rich.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily function. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
What did they do?
We didn't do anything. Please, help us. Silence. It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
Let them go. That's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
Because you want to let them go.
I want to let them go. Yes, that's right. They're not worth my time. I'm on my head. What was that? I feel like... Just get out of here, all of you. I don't have time for this.
He was weak. If you couldn't resist the forced persuasion, super weak.
Yes?
Let's level up you, honey. Of course, you're getting that. You have power attack. You have some dark powers, don't you? No, you're getting some heals. Looks like you're balanced out. Looks like dexterity. Massive power. She has all the power, Stasis. It's gonna help me with coming battles. I do another whirlwind. Just 2 whirlwinds going off. Alright, Karth. Oh. Okay. Let's save that so I don't have to do those conversations. Oh. Game saved. Something fell on my spacebar and and paused the game. Hello, Bree. What merchandise do you offer? Can I see your merchandise? There's a lot of guns. Ooh, grenades. They're expensive, but I know I'm gonna pop people with that later on.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Great. Just what we needed. Some punks to come steal our lunch credits.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lasho.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
I think that's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you.
How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Be careful. You might be heading into more trouble than you can handle.
What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lasho.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring. Let's just go back to the academy.
Fine, we'll go. As for you, I'll find you later. Trust me on that.
Looking forward to it. do a quick save-a-rooney. Save-a-roo. Zerka card, Zerka rep. Do anything to sell?
I suppose you've heard about the destruction of Taurus, yes? Awful business, that. Zerka lost a fortune there. Not that the Sith care.
Okay, what does Zerka do here on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Let me see what you have to offer then.
You certainly can. Allow me to punch up our stock.
Oh, they have life support, and they're pretty cheap. He was only 10, but it's still cheap. I might grab them. Sell that die rope. It's good, but oh, I don't. Whatever. XR Coons light battlesuit. What? Red lightsaber. Demolition 6. Oof. What belt do they have? No, just stealth. Hyper battle stimulants. I'll destroy with that too. Alright, I'll buy one. And then buy a few of those. Maybe a few medkits too. Because I was shown recently by a viewer that I can administer something in the pause menu. I didn't know that. Yeah, Evan Hawk's my ship. I am no smuggler, if that's what you're implying. Devik's dead, I presume. I stole the Evan Hawk from him. I may have. How much is it worth to you? I can take a look for you.
I've had 2 friends killed by the Sith already. It must be some kind of test. I'll survive and make...
Alright, to the Sith Academy. I'll head back to my ship and get the spice in a bit. What's going on here?
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Are you one of the Sith at the Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously death, however, since I asked you to leave.
Can I ask you questions?
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? You have to stop.
Is there something
Are you Mikhail?
And what if I am?
You have to do something about these men. They're dying.
that is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
So this isn't a real test?
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
You should not toy with people's lives.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
You talk to Meckel?
Meckel is tricking you. He'll never let you in the academy.
Oh, no. All this for nothing.
So you just died.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer.
He's not listening to me at all. Meckel is tricking you. He'll never let you in the academy. No. He said you should go home. The Sith aren't for you.
Somehow I think he'll get over it.
Sad I couldn't save the other one. Let's head back to my ship. Let's get that spice. I have a feeling I'm going to be attacked in a second too by some angry Sith. Will I? No, I won't. They would attack me by now. On my way to secret hatch in the Ebon. Let's get this. I'm pretty sure there's no boxes out here. I don't want to waste my time running around for no reason. Be with the party. Where is my party? Weren't they like literally just with me?
Ready?
Your way?
What?
Yeah, they're right there. It's not my fault they're lagging.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing.
Your choice.
Pretty sure the spice is in here. In here.
No problem. Didn't work.
Enter access code. Spice. Grab the spice. Lightsabers. Okay, I still want Karth. Let's bring Canderous. No, I need Karth. We'll bring Juhani later. I have 2 warrior bodyguards, essentially. They should both be tanks, too, actually. Let me see his armor. I have probably way better armor for this guy. 1918, 1919. Awareness +4. Awareness +2. Okay.
What?
Let's give this guy his red spice.
Ciao baso, Gino Molirani.
Yes, I do.
Topa na oto vocasa, pampa ki mulira.
I don't work for Devic, remember? I want more money.
Chiwa aita kan ki jiyokaku. Uba baska ciao baso, Gino jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na.
Maybe. Tell me more.
Inkuinko ka, kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun, uba baska doana chichopa muska, kimba ni chalora kun. Kiyuma batmalio no wish.
Why don't you bring it to him yourself?
Topa na oto vocasa, pampa ki mulira kun kin. Changwapa.
Alright, I'll do it.
Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Ciao baso, Gino Molirani.
He just takes off, too. Let's go back outside and see if I can get into the academy now. No, he's still standing there.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of...
I need to get inside. I've been speaking to the master of the academy.
No one gets inside, citizen. Messages and deliveries must be relayed through official Sith channels only.
How do I become a Sith then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Okay. There they are. Some little friends for me. Let's see how this friend's fare.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Are you sure you want to die?
Mucha shakpangpa.
That's pretty funny. Why should we be scared of you?
Because I'm not some snot-nosed punk who's biting off more than they can chew.
This one doesn't look like a pushover, you know. Maybe we should reconsider.
Yeah, okay. You just keep out of our way next time,
I could take them all out. I probably will. Let's do party selection. My issue is, I feel like I need to talk to Karth a little bit first before I go in there.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Alright, so party selection, I want Juhani.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
So why do you call me Jedi?
You think me a fool? You think I do not recognize a lightsaber when I see it? You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Who are you?
Who am I? You must not have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am Yuthura Ban, second only to Master Uthar of the Sith Academy here in Dresde. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith. Why? Is it your desire to enter the Academy? Is that why you are here?
Exactly why I'm here. Let me join the Sith.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Yes, but very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
No, not really.
A pity. And here I hadn't even decided yet. Well, human, should you change your mind? You again.
Yes, I want to join the Sith.
Ah, so you are just... Obviously, you are a Jedi.
Yes, only a little
As I
training.
thought with that
Should it did not. Okay, lie. Yes, it does. I wish to become a Smith.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They are slaves. Don't worry about that.
Yes. Yes. We are only servants.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy?
Let's go.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
Sith do what they want, no heed to duty or discipline.
Untrue. The Force demands discipline from all who use it, and the Sith demand duty. The truth goes far beyond such a superficial evaluation. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
And what of my companions?
Your slaves. They are irrelevant. They may accompany you so long as they do not interfere with us or with your training. Are you ready or not, young one?
I'm ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human. and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Very uplifting. Alright, since I'm here, I'm doing it. A dark Jedi robe.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Favorite?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
Darth Malak went there? Very interesting, isn't it, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
And what's your part in this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
How do I know this isn't some type of test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
Very well. I'll agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
Tell me about yourself.
About myself? I'm originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
Tell me about the code of the Sith.
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Nah.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it and it shall serve you well.
You mentioned you were from Sleheyron?
I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking?
I just want to know more about you, that's all.
I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheyron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound. I stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheyron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is.
A Jedi found you? What happened?
I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time. Is there something else you needed?
How do I get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The Code of the Sith is the easiest way to start. I have told you all that you need to know of it already. There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on?
Yes, go on.
I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith, and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. It's difficult to say for certain.
How did you become a Sith?
I would prefer not to discuss that.
I'd really like to hear the tale.
Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past?
I just thought we'd become friends. Or something more?
I see. You certainly have odd notions for one hoping to become a Sith. I'll play along, for now. Let's see. After escaping from Sleheyron, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
So you were a Jedi?
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew, to fight for what I knew was right. The Jedi restrained me until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
But has anything changed?
No, not yet. But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change. The more time I spend with the Sith, the more I am certain that one day I will be able to fight as I must. I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware.
But if you lose your compassion, will you still care about those slaves?
Yes, of course. I mean losing my compassion, as in holding back. But enough of that. I have talked about myself too much. Surely you are tired of it.
I want to know more about the ruins on the surface.
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way into the tomb of Nagashado?
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
There's no other way inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Why are the Sith so interested in these ruins?
We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
Okay, I've heard enough.
As you wish.
I'll be going.
Come back soon, my friend.
She calls me friend.
Greetings, my friend. I do rather enjoy saying that.
That's fun. I wonder if she had a friend in a long time.
Come back soon.
Maybe she hasn't had a friend in a long time. Maybe she needs a friend. I'll save, because that's a few conversations and everything I just went through.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Something wrong?
Are
you sure?
Yes. My master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
But I'm not a Sith.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
If it doesn't feel right, then maybe you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about the Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out, give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, sniper. Probably give that to Karth. Give him another whip. I think that's Uther's chambers. Yes, it is. In the second game, you come back to Korriban and explore these chambers again.
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up.
I remember you. Mikhail, right?
That's right. You might as well just go home, you know. There can only be one Sith this year, and that's me.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something?
You can at least give me a hint.
I guess there's no harm in it. Word has it that Master Uthar gives big points for Sith artifacts that are brought back from the valley.
You just found that out, did you?
Well, if you've known for so long, why haven't you taken advantage of it yet? Yeah. Just like I thought.
You're such an ass.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got.
Can I return? No, I'm not. I can't return to the block from here. Can't go in that door. I don't want to go down there yet. Can't go through that door. What's this?
Come back when you've taken your final test, if you survive it.
Wait, what? Will do. Let's go back to Ebon Hawk really quick. I'm trying to trigger conversations with... Oh. I can't return from here? Okay, maybe the valley. I can return. If I can return from the valley, it'll be easier. Maybe I can't, but whatever. Yeah, let's talk to Master Uthar.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I want to know more about you.
You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the Academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask again, young one. Indeed.
I do not like you at all. Whoops, I went the wrong way. I need to go back there, because I'm pretty sure I missed talking to one individual to the right. Yeah, I did. Last show I forgot to talk to. Let's see what's over here.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak.
Who are you?
Chardin's the name. Don't forget it. You'll have me to thank when you get kicked out of here.
You want me to make an issue out of it?
And go into the dueling room? I've got better things to do than give you a fair fight. You can count on seeing me later, though. My lightsaber has your name on it.
Cool. We'll talk. We're friends.
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the Academy.
So, I remember you. I challenged you to a duel.
A duel? Fine. You run along and get ready while I go gain some prestige. Idiot. You?
Are you trying to become Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
Perhaps we can work together.
I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because together we are unbeatable. I've always wanted to work with a beautiful woman.
Flattery, is it? I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others, for sure. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
Alright, what is it? What is a holocron?
A holocron, this holocron anyway, is an ancient recording device. It can store and display large amounts of information.
Why do you think this one's so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed. You don't think that Master Uthar would find that impressive?
Alright. Am I just supposed to trust you, though?
And I'm just supposed to trust you? You're the one who has to work on this, remember? You watch me, and I'll watch you. I don't trust you any more than you trust me. If you don't like that, don't come.
Alright.
Remember, the central pillar's in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
Let's make our way up here first. This should be the interrogation chamber. To the left.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant.
No thanks.
Fine, go then.
I actually want to bring Canderous for this if I'm talking to a Mandalorian. I've never seen Canderous with this, this combo. And I know I have to definitely go back to the ship. What if I can't return from here? That's BS. Because then I can't return from this whole planet. I can do party select from here. Candace. Oh, all I really need is party select for the Candace thing, but I do want. I need to talk to Karth, like, before I finish Korriban. I have to make sure I talk to him. I have a badge now. He's not going to stop me. All right.
Don't bother me. I'm trying to think.
You want me to try?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Yuthar.
All right.
We itanan dayata. What are you ma?
Can you speak Galactic Basic?
Tune podo rananu prata.
Do you know of any way I can free you?
Puna gavado.
Trust me, I'll help you if I can.
Runda di hodonga kun honka ka chi kun ida hodonga yiking ku.
All right, activate the zero console. Catatonic state.
Tune podo achuta.
What? Do you know how I can free you?
Puna.
Trust me.
Runda di hodonga kun honka bi.
Okay, activate the console. I need a higher computer skill.
Yeah?
Who has the higher computer skill? He has none. I have +3. Just +2.
Huh?
Your
Yes?
wish?
Nope. This is when I wish I had a droid.
No problem. Got it.
Enjoy heavy plating, as if I'm supposed to have a droid here. Oh. That is rather annoying. Let's save it first. Oh, crash. One second, reloading the game, because I got a crash. Okay, let's bring back the screen. Oh, yep, it looks like it crashed again. Let's try this again. if this crashes too much, I might just move on to the online. I really want to finish this, but it's so hard when it's crashing all the time. Okay. Really? Crash, crash, crash. Alright. I'm not sure if I want to continue, if it's going to keep crashing like this. This is going to be a really long game. And I love this game too. I want to play it. Alright. I got it somewhere working. It seems like should I just complete the main story and not try to do all the side stuff? But I want to. Like, it doesn't feel like a completed game. Okay, I'll come back to Korriban.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me. Please! You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Well, let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything!
Pudu, Tunirama.
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same.
I'm not gonna let you hurt that woman.
You can't stop me! You first, human. And then she dies.
Ouch. You just hit me with your lightsaber. Oh, ow. Put that back in. There, got him.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Sith medallion. Go back on the ship really quick.
Yeah, what do you want?
No more stories right now. I want the war story. Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
He doesn't want to talk yet. That makes things so much tougher. I could start some stuff on Tatooine because there's Griff, there's... No, I'm staying here. I'll come back. need to activate Karth's conversation. Maybe I have to leave the planet back. I'll do that before I leave. Before I get into the tomb. Or should I do it now? I know I'm seeming indecisive because I feel like when I complete this planet, I'll be taking care of the whole base, and that's gonna miss out Karth's little story. So I'm just gonna hit Tatooine and back. Because then I can do with a couple things there too. Or Tatooine, I can even recruit the robot. Kashyyyk is Jolie. Let's go to Yavin. Why? Because I'm gonna hit these loading screens, hit this paddle.
Incoming fighters!
Get him. Alright, Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got...
I'm just trying to leave. I'm just trying to activate convos. So I thought I'd go here, buy some stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't even check any of it here. Does there anything? No, just access panels. Some space gear. Yeah, anything you're willing to sell? I wish I could teleport from here. I have to run all the way back every single time.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nope, he's not gonna talk to me. That means I'm gonna hit up Tatooine first. And I'm gonna just to start dialogues. And I'll come right back to Korriban too.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
It looks like it was in some kind of a cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
The other thing I didn't experiment with is the little cargo I'm transporting for that Rhodian from Korriban. I'm supposed to... This is it. Mysterious box. Open the box. Oh, that's white.
Kuyami just chetken na patoga ya pulke kokola. Tonghai wam jiji yuma litha ag inko tu. Tolpatabo. Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mule. Tone rana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shakshi lorja kinku.
Mind telling me who you are and what you are?
Shakshi kien lorja wata wama. Kaba volpe molche gomana. Kin kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mularaj. Jashak bokra olva cheskat nekchu. Achuba cheska wanki. Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes. Cheng pala molitong.
You said 3 in a row earlier. Have there been 3 other beside me, other than me?
Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Ching pala cheska mole. Tone rana no prata donka serta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia. Kachicho ita haudonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikon. Slimo.
What did you do to get in prison here?
We ita na danya yeta. Wata yamaka wama okak ne. Ashwak torong umne patoga. Wana kumbis chik mala mul.
Is there no way out?
Jebedwana ni bobo. Tonga bong shita con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes. Cheng pala muli.
Out to where? If you get out of here, your body's probably dead.
Yinkin kuno ba. Molera chikon. Tong hai tun kon ching. Ne bobo kipuna. Bona na kachu. King ba mulira tuana. Don king bano. Malama tota. Akuji gratong bola. Jeshua konatong.
So what do you suggest?
Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbe. Tong hai wam jiji yuma litha ag inko tu. Tolpata bongwalia gando de nada chochot. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kaba volpe molche gomana. Kin kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Tonga bunsha unne no. Wanga kun biske. Ba mulera. Chunyon tun jiji.
How do I know I can trust you?
Wata wama molere. Ken kun jo peshwak. No ba molere ji. Jon yon te chiwi da dia.
It only takes once.
Tonga bunsha unne no. Wanga kun biske. Ba mulera. Chunyon tun jiji ite duana. Kave volpe molche gomana.
You do have a point.
Kachicho ita hotonga. Yin kin kuno ba muli.
So, what kind of competition do you mean?
Kachicho ita hotonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo putona. Ronde haudon kuyami jus chetka na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita.
I don't seem to have much of a choice.
Jashak bogra olva cheskat nekchu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato. Kontik kama tompa culpa ye moka pata. Bona nai kachu. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tonga bong shanong yang. Tong patoga smak telia.
Until I'm measured, I am not known. Yet how you miss me is when I have flown. Say time.
Konticha nai. Molira aswaktorong onipotaga. Achuta. Manga kumbis.
My turn. What is rude since he's nothing at all?
Tonga bunsha uneno, wanga kumbiske, bamulera, achuta, wanga kumbis dolbeki kunga. Konticha nai.
I never was, he always will be. I've never seen, he always come. I carry nothing, yet hold much for some. Tomorrow.
Kipuna, kava dompa kolpalye moka pata, achuta, wanga.
You hurt me before you. No, you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing matters. I think it's a smile. Oh, heart. Who makes it has no need. Who buys it has no use. Who uses it has no knowledge. It's a grave. It's a grave. I've never seen one. Flying on to Tatooine to meet 5 ships. Each ship has 5 crew. Each crew has 5 pets. How many in all are flying to Tatooine? I'm the only one going to Tatooine. It's one. I'm the only one flying. Before I go, what's your name?
Tonga bunsha uneno, wanga kumbis kachicho itaho tonga. Yin kinkuno ba mulira.
I can try to find a way to get you out.
Rondi hodonga kuhonga bi, wala kumbes, cheng pala muli, tonga iwam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpata bongwalia gando dena, shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama wolpe molche gomana. Uita na tanya yeta. Wata yamaka wama okak nek. Ashwak torong, patoga.
Don't worry, I'm sure someone else will come along before you know it.
Uita na tanya yitya. Kote chanai. Topa.
I could destroy the prison if you wish.
Konti chanai. Molira aswak torong potaga. Wanaga konteze.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Wata wama molere. Kenkunjo keshwak. No ba molereji.
Well, that was something. I'm going to deliver that to the hut. It's going to be funny.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
I do not need to pay these fees.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
I'm looking for something very specific. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
I'm looking for antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Alright, so I'll need some hang work. What is there to do?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Alright. Actually, I'll get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Genchopa chawi tikjok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak neck. Bugra shak.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mule.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mula.
My mother's condition?
Tin umpa do punta krita. Akti kondo ona chaba chisa wanki.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did you say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi tikjok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chika don mulaka. Watayuma ka wamahona.
I guess we should go see your mother, Bastila.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
When will Karth talk to me? Karth. In time? Time. Okay, sure, you have a sale. Give me bantha fodder. What shipment? What are you talking about? Would you say Gizka? Now I have Gizka on the ship. That is just great. No.
What?
Oh, since I did all that, I can... Demolitions... Treat injury, I guess. Oh no, never mind. Can I put... Implants... Give him an implant.
Sure.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing.
What do you need? I'm deceased beast. If I can help, I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Where Where'd you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
That's sad. Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it?
I'll buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
I'll pay an extra 200.
700 credits! Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Glad to see we're still the good guys here. Sometimes I think we forget that.
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
She says us. I'm assuming she has kids? Family?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got
Anything out of the ordinary? Know anything about the locals? I have something to sell. Alright, let's get hunting license then.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
I'm looking for experts. You seem knowledgeable.
Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I mean, what I said about having no credit.
I just want to ask you, what is it you?
Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't.
Where's the best hunting?
There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
You hunt with battle droids? Is that even sporty?
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
Don't you need to take more kills to keep your droids running?
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
How long have you been at this?
Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
You cross paths with a Sith dreadnought?
Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
You go on about your wife a lot. What's the deal?
Ah, she doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me.
Alright, back first questions.
Fine.
I have to go.
Good hunt.
Get lost, Tenderfoot.
Now, I just want to benefit from your experience.
Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out bantha pats, but thanks all the same.
I'm looking for someone who knows the planet best.
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
Okay, I have to leave.
Good hunting.
I have to leave. Okay, I'm out of here. Kudos. Pretty sure that's just a Pazak player. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? No, not Besta. Isn't that your mother?
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Is she still there?
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Alright, the delivery is actually for the guy here, I'm pretty sure. Or is this the Zerka office? I could probably get my hunting license. What's going on? Who are you? Alright, party select. Let's bring up mission.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
You want to tell me about Griff?
Can you spare me a few moments? I have something I want to get off my chest. I want to tell you about one of our workers. His name was Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
That sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable?
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there a reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind, I'll ask something else.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
I want to talk about a hunting license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Is there no other way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Alright, I'll agree.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following...
Alright, let's go.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Okay. What's available to purchase? Thermal detonator? I'll take this off your hands. I have a lot of stuff that I want to have to sell eventually. But not yet. Not yet. Bringing her here was pointless.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna kumbes chingpa marulira. Tok
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna kumbes chingpa marulira. Tok chingba kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona.
The Berserker said that some people attack first.
Jawana bota ayuakta honga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bunqualia gando dona no chut chut. Musha kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna kun best chingpa.
What would you suggest then?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo pato. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna kun best chingpa. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona.
Who would have a capable droid?
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna kun best chingpa marulira. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna kun best chingpa marulira.
Alright, I'll look into it.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna kun best.
Take a little save. So probably get jumped. I think I'm gonna get jumped right around this corner. Yep.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Yes.
You're down.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Double side lightsaber A. Short lightsaber A. More crystals. Data pad. What is this data pad?
Yes?
Sure.
A detailed description of you, Bastila. It also has a brief message. Bastila has escaped terrorists. Whoever can find her, dispose of her, Jake will be greatly rewarded. Nah, bruh. Not gonna happen. Let's give myself a low level. High resistance modifier jet face points of force power saving throws. Much harder to resist. Let's go. Oops. Let's go my persuasion. Oh, I would love to do that. Alright, I need to do stun droid. Because I need to hit droids too.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. I was back on Taris. Seems like a long time.
Oh, from Terrace? I'll ask you a few questions if you have time.
I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore.
Goodbye.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Beth? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
Hey, leave me out of this.
I'm sure Bastila feels the same way you do. She would prefer to be left out of it, at least until I'm as dead as her father is.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Why? Don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
How can I help?
Don't you want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
She certainly seemed to upset you.
I told you that my mother and I never got along. Obviously, that has not changed. And now Father is dead. That leaves a hurt inside you just can't imagine. I haven't seen him in so long. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Going back to the swoop track. Actually, I'll go back there in a bit. I want to go get HK. One of the funniest companions. And then I'll go off this planet.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
What did they see exactly?
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
Okay, let's see if I can afford this bot. I'm a little too close. Let me get back. Yes, I'm looking for... Let me talk about HK. What does the HK-47 designation mean? Okay, let's talk price. Can I go lower? Desperate to... Why so quick? Desperate to sell? Yeah, you can go a little lower. You lower your price. I deserve it.
The Force is not a thing to be trifled with. Continue to use it frivolously and you may find yourself straying down the dark path.
I need more monies. What's in stock? Show me what you have. Oh, he has computer spikes. Interesting. Set you on to sell a bunch of this stuff now. I have almost enough now. Right, that's enough. Ask for HK. You don't seem to know much about it.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it.
Alright, top price. I'll pay 2,500. Alright, thanks.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Alright, travel with me.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Okay, HK joined the party. So I have 2 droids on the team. Questions? You don't even know what to ask. Right.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I would like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said you were removing your restraining bolts would it restore memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
How can you not know parts of your functionality?
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there anywhere to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory?
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying that your memory might just come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
So, how do I go about restoring your part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Alright, I'd like to try restoring part of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Are you implying I'm inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
I happen to be very good at what I do.
Appeasement? Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, let's hear it.
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
Why can't you identify his acquaintance?
Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold.
So is this is he still alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
You killed your master?
Affirmative, Master. Though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
Wait, tell me about this assassination protocol.
Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
Why not?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
So he set you upon his own company.
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SciTech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And that's when you killed him?
Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
I don't think he was that lucky as you think.
Query. Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Didn't they know what you'd done?
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
Did you recover any of the memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Alright, 2 to dexterity because they're my repair. That's HK-47 on the team. Let's deliver this box and then let's head back to Korriban. Still trying to talk to Cardi.
Yes, what's on your mind?
But no, he doesn't want to talk about anything else right now. Sweet. Pretty sure the guy I have to get the box to isn't here. I have a box here from Lurs. I did. It was interesting. I expect a little more from transporting dangerous goods. Delivered. Oh, return to Evan Hawk. Just from in here. Do a walk out. And then walk back in. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure I can open this little foot locker.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I like to start restoring memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process.
I think I'm gonna fail, but I'll try.
I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. But I need those circuits, Master. Please, Master, do not destroy my chips out of frustration. Calm yourself. I implore you. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere.
Okay, I'll try again later.
As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small amount of relief. Signing off.
I have to go to Manan to drop off these Gizka. Alright, I probably I should go get
How
Joey.
may I be of a...
I wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Invigorating?
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
Tragic?
Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
The Jedi are not gods.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
As long as you don't let your anger influence you.
Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Damn, Giz, cuz here. Alright, so back to Korriban. Okay.
Incoming fighters!
This should be expensive.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
It's actually frustrating. He doesn't want to talk. I guess back to Kashyyyk then. Oh no. Oh, that's my game gonna crash. I'm gonna end it there. Because my game crashed. I'm gonna end it. Thanks for coming by, all. I'm gonna try to continue tomorrow. It's finding harder and harder to continue though. No, I might just do Knights of the Republic online and just have fun with that. I know it's not gonna crash on me all the time. If I do continue, I'll post it. Have a good night, all. As I always say, take care of your mind and body. Take it easy.